Good morning students, welcome to the science class. Today we are learn next lesson number 7, water. You know that students, we are celebrating World Water Day on 22 March. Introduction of water. Water is very essential for the life of plants and animals. Crops cannot be grown without water. Water is a basic need for all. There are many uses of water. So water is very important resource. It is called life liquid. 71% of the earth's surface is covered by water. Water is one of the natural resource. Water is one of the most abundant compound on earth. Water is necessary for all living organisms on the earth. We can live without food for 3 to 4 days, but without water we cannot survive for more than 2 or 3 days. Even seeds also not germinated without water. So we all need water in our daily life. About 71% of the earth's surface is covered with water. The blue portion of the earth's surface is covered with water. And even 70% of human body needs water. After studying this lesson, we have understand the sources of water. What are the different sources of water? Second, understand the physical characteristics of water. Means we understand the physical properties of water. Third, appreciate the biological importance of water. Fourth, know the importance of conservation methods of water. And last is verify the traditional and modern ways of water conservation. First of all, we recall the distribution of water on the earth that you have learned in your previous classes. Answer the following questions. First question, where can you find more water on the earth? You know that answer, students. That answer is sea and ocean. Sea and ocean are the largest source of water on the earth. Second question, what is the consumable quantity of fresh water? Answer, 0.62% groundwater. Third question, what are the sources of fresh water? Rain and river are the sources of fresh water on the earth. Fourth question, write here the sources of water that you know. Answer, rain, river, ocean, pond, lake, spring and well. All these are the different sources of water on the earth. Next we have studied about sources of water. The three main types of water sources are rainwater, surface water and groundwater. Rainwater is the main source of water. It deposits most of the fresh water on the earth. It fills up the rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, wells, which are the other important source of water. They are surface water. It is the water that we see above the ground, such as rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, sea and ocean. Surface water shall be consumed only after it has been properly filtered and disinfected. Next is wells. Are used mainly in villages. Wells supply underground water. Underground water, during the rainy season, some water seeps into the ground, which is called underground water. Tube wells. It has a tube or a pipe fitted to an underground source of water An electrical or diesel pump is used to pump the water. Next, we have studied natural source of water and man-made source of water. Natural source of water are those which can be found on the earth surface naturally. It is not constructed by human. For example, rain, river, lakes, streams, ponds, sea and ocean. Man-made source of water are constructed by human like reservoirs, wells, tube wells, hand pump, tap, canal and tanks. All these are the man-made source of water. Now we have studied one by one different sources of water. First we have studied about rainwater. Rainfall is a very important for the survival of plants and animals. You know that students, plants and animals are also called living beings. So they also need water. It brings fresh water to the earth's surface. If rainfall is less, there is a water scarcity, which sometimes causes drought-like situations. If there is excess rain, more rain, flood takes place, which makes the life of affected people miserable. Rainwater. How rainwater is formed? Rainwater is formed by water cycle. When sun shines, the heat of sun warms. The changing of water into a gas is called evaporation. And changes of water vapor into water droplets is called condensation. The droplets falling into the ground in the form of rain, that is called a rainwater. Next is ocean water. The ocean is one of the earth's most valuable natural resource. It provides food in the form of fish, shellfish. About 200 billion pounds are caught each year. It's used for transportation, both travel and shipping. It provides a treasured source of recreation for humans. You know that students, sea and ocean are the largest source of water on the earth, but it is not used in our daily life for drinking, cooking, because it is a salty water. Next is river water. Rivers carry water and nutrients to all around the earth. They play a very important part in the water cycle, acting as drainage channels for surface water. Rivers drain nearly 75% of the earth's land surface. Rivers provide excellent habitat and food for many of the earth's organisms. Rain is the source of river water also. Melted snow from mountain reaches the river during summer season. In summer season, snow is melted and from mountains reach the river during summer. So rivers overflow. All the rivers flow in their definite, means different route, and finally they reach into the sea or ocean. River is a large natural stream of water that flow over the land. Rivers are also called a fresh water. It is used for agriculture, drinking, transportation and to produce electricity. River water is a home for aquatic animals, means water animals. Next is spring water. Spring water, water that is stored under the earth crust and comes out due to the pressure through an opening, is called a spring water. Rainwater, which enters the earth through its loose portions, will be collected as underground water, and this comes out in the form of spring, that is called a spring water. Next is well water. Well water, underground water obtained by digging the earth's crust to certain depth, is called well water. Underground water is the water present beneath Earth's surface. Groundwater, it can be consumed using wells, tube wells and bore wells or a hand pump. There are two types of wells, open well and tube well. You can see open well and tube well mostly in villages. Next is pond water. Ponds, an artificial man-made low-level portion of land to store water, is called a pond. Its capacity of water storage is less. It is also used for domestic purposes and it is used in agriculture field. It is constructed in such a way that rainwater which drains from high level will be stored here. Rainwater reaches ponds and running through rivulets. Rivulets means small streams also. Next is reservoirs. Reservoirs, dams are constructed across the rivers to store water throughout the year and to supply water to places where there is a scarcity of water, and it is also used for multi-purposes project. These are capable of storing water in large scale and they are also called reservoirs. Dam water is used for many purposes. For example, agriculture, industries and factories, mills, and it is also used for generating electricity. Next is physical properties of water. Physical properties of water. First one, pure water is colorless, odorless and tasteless. Means water, pure water, it does not have a color, it does not have a smell, it does not have a taste. So pure water is colorless, odorless and tasteless. Salts and minerals dissolved in water are responsible for its taste. You find that most of the substances will dissolve in water. So water is called a universal solvent. Next, solution. A solution is a mixture in which one substance gets dissolved in another substances. Means one or two substances when dissolved in water, it is called a solution. Solute. The substance which dissolves is called solute. Means the substance which is dissolved in water, that is called a solute. Solvent. The substance in which solute is dissolved is called a solvent. Means when solute is dissolved in water, it is called a solvent. So we continue that lesson in the next video, students. So today this much. You read that lesson and continue we doing next lesson, next video. Thank you.